We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the mid-century groundbreakers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Felix Pena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up now, Jackie Robinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And now a pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Willie Mays will be next. It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Now a moment to look at the starting lineup for the visiting mid-century groundbreakers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Pena isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Behind 0-2 now. Working on striking out the side in the first. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Number 16 is on the mound for the groundbreakers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bounce to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Robinson over to his left. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Babe Ruth.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he sets him down swinging. Babe Ruth is retired to kick off the inning.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there. Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Al Kaline will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding into the box, Eddie Matthews. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9.
Digging in, Johnny Bench. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
The count now at 2-1. To 2-2 now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
3-2 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Count still full. 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Gehrig will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Hard on the ground toward short. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Kevin Smith will be next. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
In now, Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So stepping in, Tommy La Stella. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. La Stella is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a line to shortstop. Who's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Willie May.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. At the plate, Lou Gehrig. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Striding forward now is the DH, Babe Ruth. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
2 balls and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
2-2.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game. And
leading off for the Angels, the center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Wow.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Justin Upton now. 0-1 the count. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. The first
ready for another chance. Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. In once again, Ted Williams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got it. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Now at the plate, Al Kaline. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Matthews. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled off. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
First offering on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
The catcher, number 5.
Ready now, Johnny Bench. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Matthews on second. Banks at first, 2 out in the inning. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is digging in. David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at bat.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Fletcher.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The next 1-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there for strike one, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Kevin Smith. As he puts it on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Matt Harvey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 33.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jackie Robinson. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Leading off for the ground.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in once again, Willie Mays. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2-2, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another shot now. Andrelton Simmons. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off, and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Tommy La Stella stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Simmons gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kaline will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The center fielder, number 27.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Off is Simmons to first. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he got him. Angels strand one. Still no score. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Count still at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted.
So digging in now, Ted Williams. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. One and one the count now. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Al Kaline, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Standing in, Eddie Matthews. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And he fouls this one off. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
At the plate, Justin Bour. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, fouled away. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit out towards second. To second for 1 to Gehrig, and the double play ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Ernie Banks. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Johnny Bench. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. He'll get things started.
For the Angels, the right fielder,
Louis Tiant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching, Louis Tiant.
Here comes the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Hit back toward the mound. Banks has got it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Settling in now, Kevin Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tiant gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kaline coming in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Willie Mays. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in now, Babe Ruth. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Here's Tommy La Stella now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The third baseman, Tommy.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 count, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 may have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Now the 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another two-strike offering. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Shohei Ohtani becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. So striding forward now, Justin Upton. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still have no score. Stepping in, Ted Williams. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Ted.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
2-0 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The right fielder, number 2.
So striding in, Al Kaline. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now the 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Coming to the plate now, Ernie Banks. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bohr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Now another 1-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman.
So coming to the plate, David Fletcher. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Robinson fields it cleanly. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Pulled toward right center field. Mays waits on it. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. And we still have no score. Now in the box, Johnny Bench. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
The pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now batting, Jackie Robinson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Fastball well outside. Willie Mays will be next. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And now the runner's trying for third. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Noah Ramirez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Ramirez. Number 4.
Standing in now, Lou Gehrig, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now the designated hitter, Dave Root.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Groundbreakers lead it 2-0. In now for the Angels,
And
Kevin Smith. He's
Angels,
hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Kevin Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kaline moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
So the batting order turns over. Raleigh Fingers comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Raleigh Fingers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mays waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
At the plate, Tommy LaStella. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
1-1, here it comes. Tries the forkball here, but he falls behind 2-1. Angels down to their last strike. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. So a full count now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Mid-Century Groundbreakers win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Louis Tiant earns the victory on the mound. Matt Harvey struck out 13 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Groundbreakers, 2 runs on just 2 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.